Coda.
It's 6:24. Welcome back. National Recovery Month takes place every September. It's a time for education and also a time to celebrate those who are in recovery from drug and alcohol addiction. New this morning in our latest Road to Recovery story, Nikki Johnson spoke to a Bismarck woman who says the most important thing to remember is to keep it simple. Morning, Nikki.
Good morning, Josh. Every recovery story is unique and different, but there's something special that happens when people in the recovery community gather together and share their stories of hope. Some days are good days and some are learning days.
I have WAS days, in moments that is not great, but I try to live in the moment and slow down.
Erin Glanville is 40 years old and was born and raised in Bismarck. She says growing up, her family life was fun.
My dad was an alcoholic and my mom was an everyday drinker, but it was a great childhood. We had a lot of fun.
They fished and spent a lot of time outside. Even though life was fun, her parents' drinking habits soon became her own. Her first drink was at age 12, and from then on, she says she couldn't stop.
When I was 17-ish, I really started doing more drugs and drinking and realizing I'm using this to escape from something.
After many attempts to get sober and run-ins with the law, Erin knew something needed to change.
The fact that I had to have it every day, and I would start at noon, it would just get earlier and earlier, and I had no life. That was my life, drinking and gardening, or drinking and just sitting around. It had control over me.
Now, about 1.5 years sober, Erin's living her best life. She travels, gathers with friends, works in her garden, and creates accessories to fill her time in a positive way.
You don't have to live miserable, and you can be miserable sober too, and I've been there, so it's my advice is just jump in, come and join us and do your best.
She says all it takes on the road to recovery is just a little bit of willingness. And one thing Erin mentioned was if you are watching this right now, there is hope. For links to those resources and to watch more stories like Erin's, head to the Road to Recovery page on our website at kxnet.com. And Josh, we have so many resources for those looking for help to get sober. And I know that in my own recovery, without that support, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Yeah.